Filled with magic and power. Jesus Christ emphasized the power of the word. By thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. And death and life are in the power of the tongue. So man has power to change an unhappy condition by waving over it the wand of his word. In the place of sorrow appears joy. In the place of sickness appears health. In the place of lack of poverty appears plenty. For example, a woman came for a treatment for prosperity. She possessed just $2 in the world. I said, we bless the $2 and know that ye have the magic purse of the Spirit. It can never be depleted. As money goes out, immediately money comes in, under grace in perfect ways. I see it always crammed, jammed with money. Yellow bills, green bills, pink checks, blue checks, white checks, gold, silver, and currency. I see it bulging with abundance. She replied, I feel my bag heavy with money, and was so filled with faith that she gave me one of her dollars a love offering. I did not dare refuse it and see lack for her, as it was important that I hold the picture of plenty. Shortly afterward, she was made a gift of $6,000. Fearless faith in that spoken word brought it to pass. The affirmation of the magic purse is very powerful, as it brings a vivid picture to the mind. It is impossible not to see your purse or wallet filled with money when using the words crammed and jammed. The imaging faculty is the creative faculty, and it is important to choose words which brings a flash of fulfillment of the demand. Never force a picture by visualizing. Let the divine idea flash into your conscious mind. Then the student is working according to the divine design. Jesus Christ said, Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. This means that man must know the truth of every situation which confronts him. There is no truth in lack or limitation. He waves over it the wand of his word, and the wilderness rejoices and blossoms of the rose. Fear, doubt, anxiety, anger, resentment pull down the cells of the body, shock the nervous system, and are the cause of disease and disaster. Happiness and health must be earned by absolute control of the emotional nature. Power moves, but is never moved. When a man stands calm and serene, has a good appetite, feels contented and happy when appearances are against him, he has reached mastery. Then he has power to rebuke the winds and the waves, to control conditions. His word is his wand, and he transmutes apparent failure into success. He knows his universal supply is endless and immediate, and all his needs manifest instantly on the external. For example, a woman at sea awoke in the morning hearing the foghorns blowing. A dense fog had settled on the ocean with no apparent sign of clearing. She immediately spoke the word. There are no fogs in divine mind, so let the fog be lifted. I give thanks for the sun. Soon the sun came out, for man has dominion over the elements, over all created things. Every man has power to lift the fog in his life. It may be a fog or a lack of money, love, happiness, or health. Give thanks to the sun. Chapter 1, Success. There are certain words or pictures which impress the subconscious mind. For example, a man called asking me to speak the word for his right work. I gave him the statement, Behold, I have set before thee the open door of destiny, and no man shall shut it. It didn't seem to make much impression, so I was inspired to add, And no man shall shut it, for it is nailed back. The man was electrified and went out walking on air. Within a few weeks, he was called to a distant city to fill a wonderful position, which came about in a miraculous way. I give another example of a woman who fearlessly followed a hunch. She was working for a small salary when she read my book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. The thought came in a flash to start in business for herself and open a tea room and candy shop. The idea staggered her at first, but it persisted, so she boldly went forth and procured a shop and assistance. She spoke the word for supply, for she did not have money to back her enterprise. It came in miraculous ways, and the shop opened. From the first day it was filled with people, and now it is crammed, jammed. They stand in line and wait. One day, being on holiday, her assistant became gloomy and said that they could not expect to do much business. My student, however, replied that God was her supply, and every day was a good day. In the afternoon, an old friend came in to see the shop and bought a 2-pound box of candy. He gave her a check, and when she looked at it, she found it was for $100. So it was indeed a good day. $100 for a box of candy? She says every morning she enters the shop with wonder and gives thanks that she had the fearless faith that wins. Affirmations. The decks are now cleared for divine action, and my own comes to me under grace in a magical way. I now let go of worn-out conditions and worn-out things. Divine order is established in my mind, body, and affairs. Behold, I make all things new. My seeming impossible good now comes to pass. The unexpected now happens. The four winds of success now blow to me on my own. From north, south, east, and west comes my endless good. The Christ in me is risen. I now fulfill my destiny. Endless good now comes to me in endless ways. I clap my cymbals and rejoice, for Jehovah goes before me, making clear, easy, and successful my way. I give thanks for my whirlwind success. I sweep all before me, for I work with the Spirit and follow the divine plan of my life. My spiritual sporting blood is up. I am more than equal to the situation. I am awake to my good and gather in the harvest of endless opportunities. I am harmonious, poised, and magnetic. I now draw to myself my own. My power is God's power and is irresistible. Divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs. I see clearly and act quickly, and my greatest expectations come to pass in a miraculous way. There is no competition on the spiritual plane. What is rightfully mine is given me under grace. I have within me an undiscovered country, which is revealed to me now in the name of Jesus Christ. Behold, I have set before thee the open door of destiny. No man shall shut it, for it is nailed back. The tide of destiny is turned, and everything comes my way. I banish the past and now live in the wonderful now, where happy surprises come to me each day. There are no lost opportunities in divine mind. As one door shut, another door opens. I have a magical work in a magical way. I give magical service for magical pay. The genius within me.
Well, there you go. See what I'm saying? Genius within me. And that's what I do on Saturdays. I listen to these affirmations. Get my day started. You know, you can listen to them in your car. That's what I do every day. I may listen to the One Thing book. I may listen to the Four Agreements, but this is a perfect place to squeeze in some positivity, especially right before you go to work or on your way home, before you get home. If you have challenges at home or challenges at work, squeeze in some of this positivity, because guess what? I always got my phone with me. We got to do it to life. The things that I'm telling you, we got to do it to my mental life is what we're working on now. My spiritual life is what I'm working on with these positive affirmations. And you gotta memorize some of them, because if once you get in the mix, you gotta be able to chant those back. You look at any of your pro athletes, you've done it in the past. Just like I say, we know what to do. It's nothing new. We're just walking it out in various ways that we can do it, you know, and squeeze it in. Like I said, it's just a new recipe, same ingredients, it's just a new recipe. And it's just the way I like to put it together. Like I said, I decided to go ahead and shoot this. The day is Saturday, and we do work on our words on Saturday. So I want to pump as much good words in me today with these affirmations. You can print them out, you can put them on cards, you can have them on your desk. The whole 9 yards. Well, that's it. I'm going to put that in the record books. Continue with your affirmations. If you need some links to the affirmation, I'm going to start, putting them in that comment section down there. I'm going to get my daughter to help me since she's a YouTube expert. And then also share some of those quotes on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Do it to life before life do it to you. Let's do it to 2021, a whole year of breast cancer awareness, personal development. It's your boy, Z. Do it to it.